What's going on, my fellow gaming nerds? My name is Ben, and you are watching Screen Dreams, and we are back in Farming Simulator today. Well, we're gonna have to wait a bit for our crops to grow and all that jazz. So I'm going to break our rule already, and we are going to lease some equipment, but not before I turn that on and remember how to turn this thing on. That's how you do it. So what equipment are we gonna lease? Well, we need to park this all in a very small area first. But once we do, we're going to lease ourselves a mower. And the neighbor's not gonna mind if we park our combine over here. And then oh, wrong button. Okay, let me just talk for a bit. We're gonna lease a mower, and then we're gonna put the mower back, and then we're gonna lease the trailer to pick up the grass, and then we're going to sell it. Why? Well, one, we have a lot of grass surrounding our field, and two, it'll give us a little bit of money, but not a lot, and it's not like we're just doing it to cheat. And I know for a fact in this game you cannot, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't harvest. Harvest is the word I was looking for. You can't harvest from your neighbors. You can only use the stuff that's on your property. So we can't really just cheat. How do I, okay, A is to detach, that'll be fine there. I want to, how do I switch engine? This is just me struggling right now. Select tool, why? It's just like I'm not good at this yet. I'm gonna get used to using the controller, and then bam, I'm gonna get the steering wheel, and it's just gonna throw me for a loop. So beautiful though. This game really is pretty. Like, I know it could be better, but it's still just amazing. I love it. Alright, so let's just get all this stuff in this small little area here. I don't really want to put it in the field because that wouldn't be the most realistic. I mean, technically neither is this, but whatever. And one more thing, which would be the cultivator, which I think we're just going to shove in the neighbor's field again, or neighbor's yard. We got cool neighbors, and they don't care as long as we're out in their field. That's what we're going with. They're all like our best friends that we never see and never get to hang out with. And I should have waited a little bit to drop that, because that wasn't the most realistic thing ever, but whatever. Running down a car. We're running down a car. I did that last time. Didn't I? I don't know. I did it one of the times. Oh, I need to like go back and get my driver's license because I cannot drive. Alright. We would turn that off before getting out. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a mower. So we could pull this one, it's 4 meters. We could get this one, it's 4.3 meters, and it's cheaper. Well, I think we're gonna get the cheaper one, yeah? Let's select it, and $816 to lease it. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Let's get out of there. Oh, look at that. It's like almost where we need it to be. I'm gonna get the hang of these controls. It's gonna be beautiful. Alright, so how do we hook this thing up? Straight back? I honestly don't believe I've ever used this mower ever in this game. How do I get in there? Yeah, first person! First person! And attach. Alright, that's beautiful. Let's go. Nobody's coming from that way. We're good to go. Good to go. And good to go. Okay, so technically I believe right beyond this is our land. So how do I unfold it? It's gonna go that way. Can you switch sides on this? I bet you can. Maybe? No, maybe not. So we turn it on, and we lower it, and it's yelling at us because we don't have access to this land. We're gonna need to find a way to cut the ditch quick. There's no cars coming, so back up. Is that gonna be... This should be good. This should be good. If we just go along the edge here, there's gonna be a pole. Oh boy. Can we not go through the pole? That's beautiful. This might look a little jank. I don't care. Yeah, we'll just go around it for now, and then we'll come back. And if I was thinking about it, we would have did it the other way. But whatever. We'll just go around them like this. Swerving the poles. I should probably check the mirrors, make sure there's no cars. We're groovy. And up to there. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful, yo. Oh, we're hitting our trailer. That's not okay. Alright, so we are definitely hitting the trailer. Stop! Oh, the struggle is real. Okay, so this is hard to do in first person. Like, I can't see anything. I don't know what. Oh, that didn't happen. We stopped. I tried to stop. I don't know. I am not a good farmer right now, y'all. I should have went this way, and I'm much better at this in real life. I promise. I think I am. At least, I don't know. I could be terrible at it. And we're not even gonna look to see if I hit that one. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay, and we getting that one. Oh, went through it. Ah, we're just faking it. I'm just bad at this game. Car. Ooh, got a little closer. Sketched out city. Okay, so I really don't know where the edge of this is, but it looks to be right over there. So we'll just see what actually gets chopped. Yeah, it's probably mostly theirs. Is any of this mine? No. Well, yeah, there we go. That's ours. And we'll just make a nice short little thing going this way. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Chopping all the grass so we could sell it to local farmers who actually have animals, because we don't. Alright. Enough of that first person stuff for the moment, because I was terrible at it. Alright, let's actually put this on the correct side so we're not driving on the grass. Because that would just flatten it and make everything blah blah blah. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh. You know what I didn't think about? I didn't think about how we're going to get all this into a nice straight line. Oh well. So, how far can we actually go before it stops us? That's probably like the edge right there. Yeah. That's a nice edge. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty queen. Only 11-teen. So did it not like let the grass pile up over there, or did I move that somehow? I have no idea. What is going on? So how are you guys doing today? I, myself, am doing fantastic. It is 9 p.m. in real life time. I worked all day, and then I recorded a video making music, which did not turn out how ever I wanted it to turn out. It turned out pretty terrible. So instead of editing that video, I thought to myself, hey Ben, why don't we just jump some grass? That's what I was saying. No. I thought to myself, hey Ben, let's just record some Farming Simulator because it's nice and peaceful. It's not going to be too strenuous. And you can always do the music later. Fun fact, I'm going to keep that video that I recorded and I'm actually going to use it. It's not great. It's not great at all. It's not even good. But content is content, and sometimes you have to struggle and make bad content. I know what you're thinking. What do you mean make bad content? No one wants to watch bad content. That's not necessarily true. People like to see the real you. They like to see humans struggling because they struggle. They're like, oh my god, I'm not the only one struggling. It's true. We all struggle. I'm just making a nice triangle of this. So it's 16:39 real farm sim time. I don't know what that is. That's like what, 4 or 5 in the afternoon? I'm thinking we're gonna skip the nights in this game. And after we get done, do I want to cut the whole thing, or is this going to be good? I don't know. I don't want to cut too much, because we do have to pick it up. And this is going to be a mess. Unless we can rent a thing to put it all into a pile. Yeah, we'll probably just lease a thing to put it all into a pile. Maybe we'll just go along this side. I don't want this video to take forever either. I want this one to be a shorter video, maybe 20-30 minutes long. Sitting at 12 something right now. But yeah, let's just keep on mowing the grass. We'll probably go up, down, and get a nice square shape going. And backwards, because lawnmowers can work both ways, even though they probably don't want to, or they're probably not made to. I think they might be made to. I don't really know. Does anybody know? Like, I've done it in real life and it just didn't turn out the greatest in my regular yard riding lawnmower, but I think that's because the blades were not the blades, the whole deck was tilted the wrong way, so when I backed up it would cut lower to the grass, and it made for some ugly lawn, which my mother was not pleased about. But hey, it wasn't my lawn. It was my chore though, so I did it. Nowadays, I don't even have a yard. I mean, I do. I have a very, very small yard. I live in the middle of a city with a very small yard. I have one of them old antique push mowers that just spins and there's no fuel involved, and it's fantastic for my yard because I can run. I don't really have to run, but if I just go at a medium pace, I will still be able to cut my entire yard in 10 minutes. It takes me 10 minutes to mow my lawn. Why am I not going forward? Okay. Which is just insane to think of. Most people spend like an hour mowing their lawn with a riding lawnmower, and I'm over here 10 minutes pushing this little old janky metal antique thing and loving it. Just absolutely loving it. So this is kind of good to do too, because now we know how big our land is. So if we want to increase the size of our field later on, we can. Which we will. Don't you worry, we will. How do we turn it off? And it's folding. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go give this baby back, get ourselves, I don't know, is it a windrower or something? I don't remember what it's called. Whatever it is, to straighten the, or not straighten, but to make some rows out of this fantastic goodness they call grass. And then we're going to find a place to sell it and sell it. And I just realized I left the little menu thing up the whole time, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Get on there. Return. Yes. Okay, perfect. Didn't lose too much. X. Okay, now we need to buy the next item. The next item. Oh. Gotta turn it off, otherwise it's not realistic. You're not gonna go into a shop. Is it a tether? No, a tether flips it. A windrower is what puts it into a row. Oh my goodness, this one is so cheap, but it's tiny. This one's twice. And okay, what does it cost to lease? We're not gonna make any money on this, I don't think, but it might just be fun. Yeah, I guess we're gonna lease it. Yep. Okay. Did I do it? Did I do it? Yes, I did. Okay. Perfect. Also, if you can hear the music next door, that's my neighbor. I think there's music playing. I'm not sure. I'm wearing headphones and I'm pretty sure I don't have music playing. Oh, the chair swivels. That's cool. I think I knew that though. Pottinger. I don't know, is that how you say that? Harry Pottinger. That's gotta be weird. Yeah, my bad. I'll never do that again. So we're gonna start this one in this view because I don't know. Okay. How do I make this thing work? Same thing. Unfold it. Lower it. And turn it on. And then we're going to put it all into rows. Just put it all in a row. It should. It might only put it into a sort of kind of row because we're on the edge of this thing and I don't know. Whole lot of grass going on. Yeah, beautiful. Kind of. Okay, you're not cooperating. We'll just force you. We're also driving over our field. What the heck? You know, we're gonna come back to that and do it on the other side. I'm very bad at this. So I guess the goal is to make it all into a nice straight line, which is the whole point of this machinery. Alright, put that there. It's gonna yell at us. We're just gonna spin around. I was hoping to avoid that. Hoping to avoid it, but you can only do so much. And then go like this, so then we have a nice line of it. Does that make sense? That way we're getting like double the grass in one. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And try to keep it out of the field. Yo. Yeah, screw it. It's not planted yet. We're not killing anything. But if the crops came up, well, then we'd be in trouble. So we just have to remember that. This is so peaceful, dude. I'm not doing this in first person though because I will mess it up. It will look ugly. Yes, I know I don't have access to that land. It's just way more hassle to turn it off than turn it back on than to leave it on, right? Speaking of leaving things on, I'll turn that back off. Forgot it was on. Hey, hey, hey. 1722, 1738. I said, hey, what's up? Hello. Okay, that's enough of that. Next row. I don't know how farmers do this in real life. Like, I find it peaceful in a video game, but if you had to do this to, like, actually survive, maybe it's more fun in real life. I don't know. Maybe not. I think I would just find it boring after a while. Don't get me wrong, driving big machinery like this would be super cool for a bit. Like, I've done it a little bit at my job. Sometimes we have tractors come in and we get to drive them. Not very often, well, at least not for me. And it's a blast. It's absolutely, it's fun. I don't know what to say. It's just ridiculously big stuff, and you get to drive it and not hit things. And they're really easy to drive. Like, but maybe that's because they're not pulling anything. I bet if they have stuff behind them, they're harder to drive. They're probably all over the place, and you gotta worry about not hitting stuff and stuff. Yeah. It's gotta be harder to drive. Okay, okay. Bam. And you go like this. And Hugo Chavez. That's not a person, is it? I don't know. Alright, so those rows are done. Now we need to go up and down. I kind of just shortened that one. I could have went more, but we're just going to catch it on this up and down pattern. I'll say that 1,000 more times. Pattern. So if you watch this video and you watch my From the Depths video, let me know. Like, put a comment down below if you got this far into this video. Honestly, I love you if you did. Let me know which one you like more and why. I like them both. From the Depths is great because there's a lot of creativity in it. You can do a lot of fun stuff and make a lot of cool things just by using your imagination. But Farming Simulator is just kind of peaceful, and sometimes you just need some peace in your life. I don't know, I find this to be really relaxing, and sometimes you just need to relax. Like, even today at work, I was thinking, man, it'd be cool to just go home and play this game. Which is, it's not weird for me to think that, it's just, I don't know, I've been doing a lot of, well, I haven't played this game, let's just be honest, I haven't played this particular game in months before this. Months. So, for me to actually want to play this game again, we're off to a good start. And usually when I play this game, I'll play it like 20 or 30 hours at a crack, and then I'll just be done with it for another 6-8 months. But I think because I'm making these videos now, I think this is going to be a little different. Because normally when I play, like I said in the last episode, or the episode before, I just get a helper, and the helper does everything. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to like actually do most of the stuff myself, which will make me, it'll take longer to make money, but I also will have to like actually invest things into it, and time and effort and blah blah blah. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Oh, it's getting into one big row. I love it when it gets into a big row like that. No! Stupid. Whatever, we're not gonna worry about that. Just like we're not gonna worry about that. Ah! Because in the next step, we're gonna have the fancy wagon thing. Alright, that's good enough. So, this one. And we're done with that one. Lifted it up. I can't see. Oh yeah, first person, we're driving down the road. First person, going crazy in our tractor, turning left. Did I just make up a song? Cutting cars off. That's fine. Goodbye to you, my friend. Get out of a moving tractor. You, which return. Yes. Okay. Goodbye. That's just whispering. Did you hear that? I don't know. I have no idea what this microphone picks up. And I'm gonna get the hang of these buttons someday without having to think about it or look. Loading wagon, we want the cheapest, and we want to lease it. Oh geez, $2,000. This may not have been worth it. We may lose money on this deal, folks. I don't know how much grass is worth. How much is grass worth? I don't know. I don't even know where to sell it yet. I think we have to go to the barn is what it's called, but not 100% sure where that is. And connect. Okay. There's no cars. There might have been a car. I don't know. No cars. Okay, we're golden. And okay, back onto the field thing stuff. I'm gonna need the buttons for this. What do we turn on? Okay. I know I don't have access to that land. That's fine. Whoa, grassy grass. This is actually okay. This is gonna be fairly simple in first person, I would hope. We shouldn't have to do too much jigging and jagging and jiving and moving and grooving and hipping and hopping and picking and popping. And that's a song that we may miss out on that little bit of grass. Little bit of grass. Yeah, we'll skip one, come to this one. And how are we looking? 14%, 15, 16? Ooh, we're gonna fill this baby up before we get it all. That's already at 20%. 23%. I know I don't have access to this land. I will someday have access to this land, just not currently. Running down a dream, the devil would come to me. I don't know. Okay, what is with that song in this game? I never have that song in my head, ever. And ever since I started uploading these videos, the song's been in my head. I don't get it. It's not like I played this game back to back to back either. It's I've left a couple of days in between there. 40%. Okay. I know I don't have access to it, but just pretend. Pretend. I don't want the grass on the ground. Pretend it's mine, please. Okay, thank you. I love you so much. Where did that accent come from? What the heck? This is gonna really annoy me when we get to like the end of the big long one and we're gonna be full. But it's gonna have a little bit left on the ground and be like, come on. Okay, so that's all that grass for the most part, I think. Oh, we have this little bit yet. So I've also decided I don't believe we're going to be weeding or putting any fertilizer in this field the very first time because we don't have any and we can't really afford any, and we're just going to go like, that's the deal, yo, we don't have the money. So yeah, we'll just go on this side of this, and then on the way back we'll go on the other side, and it should all work out as long as we have enough room, which, oh my goodness, we're not gonna have enough room. We are at 80%. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 this is no good. It's gonna be before we get to the top of this hill. Dang, I knew it though. There's a lot of grass here. I guess that's good. Full. How do I? So I turned it off and it did it. Okay. So where is the barn? Start. Because we sell it at the barn, I believe. The barn is over here, so we are over here. We have to go. Oh, sorry, I was hitting buttons. We have to go over here. Okay, I know how to get there. That's beautiful. Let's cruise. Boom, ba boom. This video is going to be a little bit longer than 30 minutes, folks. Because it's already 30 minutes. Jeez, this game just flies by. But I suppose you're doing a lot in a small amount of time, or it takes a while to do stuff is mainly what I was trying to say there. I don't know why my brain stopped working for a second. And another reason why I want this to be a shorter video is because it is 9:20 at night. I would like to start winding down, and I usually have like a snack before I go to sleep, which is weird, but it's just what I do. And I would like a snack. We're gonna pass them. Going too slowly past them. Dude, people in real life must hate me because I do this stuff all the time. Like, I passed 2 cars at once this morning. I know what you're saying, Ben. That's probably illegal. Yep, probably is. I did 4 the other day, all at once. But you know, I gotta live my life. I'm in a hurry, and people just putt along, and I'm like, how do you have all this time to do nothing? Just sit in your car and just putt at 40 miles an hour, and then nobody passes you. Like, why is no one passing you? That's my main question. Like, what is number 2 doing? That they caught up to number 1. But they don't want to pass them. Like, what are you doing? So I believe it's down here. I think it's right here. I don't really know. Is this it? Are we? Oh. Yar! Look at that. Oh. Okay, so we got approximately not enough. We didn't even get enough for the trailer. Oh, this was just a failed attempt. Well, we do have another line of grass over there yet. But I believe we are losing money in this episode, folks. That's just what we get for trying to be farmers, I guess. Farmers tend to lose money. I didn't say that. This is dangerous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep her on track, yo. Dude, imagine a tractor in real life doing that. It would tip. It would tip. That'd be over. It'd be game over. Tractors cannot, like... Game over. We're not stopping. I don't stop for signs. In real life, I do. Surprisingly enough, I'm actually a very conscious driver. I hate when people don't stop. And I also hate when people drive slow. I don't know why. It's just who I am. Okay, another thing I've been thinking about. So I have a fairly new car. It's a 2018 Mazda. And I want to promote my music with my car because I'm always driving it. And I was like, yo, I should just get like a decal or something, but I don't really want to put a decal on that car because it's a nice car. So they can make like magnet things. And I'm thinking about getting a magnet made with like my music's Instagram and stuff thrown on it. And then if people want to search me on Instagram, they can, which will lead them to my music, which will be fantastic. Because, well, fantastic stuff. I don't know. But then I was thinking, I also am kind of a bad, not a bad driver, I'm just like a mean driver. I pass four cars at once. I feel like a dick. And I feel like people would just follow me to yell at me. Is that a thing? Would people do that? I don't know. I don't know if I want to find out. I mean, I don't know if I would really care. I probably won't care. Dude, he got all that? Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. I also left that up again. Whoops, my bad. Oh, my bad. We are at 30% full. Ain't no way. Did we get all that? I hope we got all that. I can't tell. Sure did. There's no way we're making our money back from this, but it was a nice experience. Nice experiment, you could say. Yeah. Well, we have this little bit here. Yeah. If we do this again, we will go farther because I know we have more of the hill up there. And probably the other side of the field as well. But we're not going to do that in this episode. Not at all. We need to just get rid of this, and is my loading distance really that short that it's just loading the road right there? That's okay. That was weird. It might have been. I don't know. Could have been something with the sun. Is that a thing? That is a thing. Okay, that's cool. But let's just see how much money we can make back from this. We're definitely not making our money back. But that's okay, I guess. We'll live with it. As long as we just, you know, we had fun, right? Took some time, mowed some lawn. Okay, this is gonna be jank and illegal. But there's no oncoming traffic, nobody saw it. Right? Didn't happen if no one saw it. Well, I saw it, and you saw it, so, but we don't count. We're not in the game. There's no police in this game, so they can't arrest me. No. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Sunset, not sunrise. Jeez. I'm all over the place right now. And I left this up again. I'm getting better at this, though. At least I'm thinking about the things, right? Unloading while we watch the sun set over the beautiful lake, and there's a cargo shipping container, $458. Yeah, we did not make our money back, folks. Balls. Well, at least we know. So, where does this leave us as far as our farm? Because, well, it's still the first day technically, and we have crops growing, we have grass harvested, and that's that. Well, in the next episode, I'm probably going to let the game run a bit, and we're going to do our first harvest, because we have nothing else to do in the meantime. And we need to get our harvest on. Yeah, that's a jank thing again, but you know, whatever. I wish it would just default back to straight. But then I'm sure there's times when people are like, oh, I wish it would just default back to where I was looking. So that's probably why they did it. I could see that now. Especially if you're using like equipment and you're trying to just watch where you're going, then you need to change views real quick. Huh. So the first day is almost over here in Felsbrunn. I think that's where we're at. Okay. We're gonna... I'm yawning, which is more acceptable in this video than the last one because it's later at night. Get off of me. Meh. One time I was playing this game and I accidentally had a tractor still sitting in there and it sold it. I was so angry. Okay, so we lost money today. That's fine. But in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we will be harvesting. That is the goal. That is the plan. I will grow it off camera so you don't have to sit and wait and watch, because that's going to be boring for a bit. And yeah, we're just gonna grow it, and we're gonna get back to doing our farming stuff. And then it's gonna be that for a little bit, just so we can make some money to buy something else. I don't know. Maybe we'll try some animals. I don't know. We might get like something cheap, like sheep or chickens. This is not okay, but I messed that up, so I'm gonna live with this consequences of this looking bad. Technically it's still in our property, but I want to move it away from the field. And right there is good. Okay, 2 more things and then we will be just about golden. Put the planter back on the front of it. Ooh, I say put it back on the front of it with the oats and the oats and the boats. Okay, okay, that looks so beautiful. You go right here and stop you and turn you off, and we run to the combine. Combine. Jump across the road. The bison. Says, hey, thanks, Nabes, for letting me have your yard for a bit there. You've been great. I loves ya. I see ya tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for this episode of Farming Simulator 19. We did a great job losing money today, but oh well. It happens. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, comment, subscribe, throw underwear at your screen. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.